Alright,
So let's get to it. Me Swordfighter versus Mega Man. Alright, so these players are both very impressive. We have yet to see Dubbzy. Oh! We've yet to see Dubbzy's Me Swordfighter tonight, on stream at least. Earlier he only played, I believe, what was it, Crom against Castro?
Yeah.
But here he's pulling it out. He hasn't taken a single hit so far. Great use of all of his specials. Oh my goodness, Waltz just seems overwhelmed at the moment. But
So, I have zero idea how like a character like Me Swordfighter is meant to fight someone like Mega Man.
I'm not sure that this Me Swordfighter setup has the reflector, but if it does, that could be a huge tool. Honestly, it just looks like Dubbzy's been oppressing Waltz like crazy. He hasn't given him the space to set up his projectiles, to set up his zones, and really build damage that way, and he does have the reflector on it. And that
He probably does have a reflector. I don't know what the other good. I don't know if there's any other better damage than the reflector.
no, I don't think so.
Alright, so nicking him with these pellets is Waltz, but we'll see how much experience he has with Sword. It's an interesting character to fight when you first go against one in the first place. Tornado is very scary. Tornado is really scary, and Reflector is also something. So
He's running a...
Dubbzy actually does not have the hero suit.
Yeah, the move that kills ridiculously early. I guess he feels he doesn't need it with all of Me Swordfighter's other kill options like up air.
I remember asking him about it. He said there are times people just fall out of it, especially if you're fast faller. Kind of like Young Link, or like you just, or like Young Link's up me, or is it like people ran or Two Links or whatever? People just randomly fall out of it for no reason. No DI, no SDI, no nothing.
Jeez.
Just fall out of it. It does not work. So.
No a lot of multi-hit moves like that.
Definitely not have the hero spin on it a few times.
Dubbzy is just utterly oppressing Waltz right now. Waltz
looks so lost. It's kind of
yeah.
It looks like a turn of ties funny enough from when Waltz was fighting Illusion. Illusion didn't know the matchup. Now Waltz doesn't know the matchup. Very unfamiliar character is Me Swordfighter, to say the least.
Yeah, you don't run into them too often. You're gonna see one every now and then, of course, but you know you're not gonna find an amazing Me Swordfighter every street corner. You know what I mean?
I mean, let alone you're not gonna find a lot of that like good ass Mega Mans or too often.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
But it just looks like Dubbzy's handling the lack of matchup experience so much better.
Yeah, but you see Mega Man, like you know you've seen Mega Man. You know what he has in his move kit, like his tool set. Most people, I bet, don't even really know the Me fighters like normals. It's like an entirely different story. Like you know that Mega Man's forward tilt is, of course, pellets. Neutral, his jabs, pellets. His up B's the rush. You know those things. You know what those moves look like. You know what you should do to like at least kind of deal with them.
Oh, then I can find out there.
Not everybody's gonna know what Me Swordfighter's bread and butters are, how he gets them started, what his tools to get you in positions that you don't like are. So it's kind of interesting to see these.
Alright, so right now, got one more big hit and Dubbzy's gonna take this first game right now.
That's it.
Yep. Game 1 going to Dubster in this winter semis. No, it's best of 3. Yeah, it's best of 3 for only, or best of 5 and the winner loses 3.
If it says finals, it's a best of 5. Huh?
I'll call him the Dubster, not the Dumpster.
Dubbzy. The dumpster. Dummy thicker. Dubby thick.
Anja.
I'm trying to play Me Swordfighter, but my Me is Dubby thick.
I call him the Dubster, and then like someone thought I called him the Dumpster. Okay.
We're back in it, brother. Same matchup.
3, 2, 1, go! Alright, we got Battlefield. You alright?
Yeah, I'm just a little tired.
Okay. Oh, to quit jump.
Wait, look, Dubby's so good at pressing his advantage in these situations.
He's pushing Waltz into a corner really well.
Yeah, like once he gets Waltz in a corner, he's good at keeping Waltz there, and Waltz doesn't know how to get out against his character very well, I don't think.
Yeah. He's trying to zone him, but it's just like he's getting hit by like these like shock rips and the tornado, like way too much for it to like really mean anything. Because I'm like, pellets are good, but like they don't do like 8 million damage. For example, they're gonna like tickle you to death, but like they're not gonna like kill you.
Yeah, unless you hit all 3, you're not gonna be doing substantial damage with the pellets at all. That's death.
Yeah. Get up.
So you'll notice, like, Dubbzy's using his reflector, like, kind of similar to how you would see a Fox use their shine to stall out their fall speed.
Alright, got some.
And like, that alongside just actually reflecting a lot of Waltz projectiles is kind of paying off because Waltz isn't expecting it a lot of the time, and it's really throwing off his timings, his punishes. It's just kind of helping Dubbzy really.
I love the positions that Dubbzy puts into the tornadoes. He really only does it when he feels like he can actually get something off of it, but he doesn't do it just for random pressure.
Oh yeah.
He's throwing him out for purpose, which is something that's like not a lot of like players like. Usually in like the lower levels do. A lot of times, sometimes their buttons will just be buttons.
Yeah, you just kind of press it to put
like
something out there, you know what I mean?
He's doing it for, all of these are for reasons.
Yeah. Waltz kind of starting to find his footing here. Not quite out of the woods, but I mean, starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Tornado, not gonna quite get it. Another poke.
Barely alive.
These Swordfighter pokes are surprisingly meaty. They just feel like they do a lot. Like that, yeah.
Ending up there, yeah.
It just feels like he's just getting hits, and like they definitely just are doing something. Oh, getting the air dodge actually out of Dubbzy, but not getting a punish. Down throw. I was trying to get something started with the down tilt.
Waltz looking for this kill. He knows he needs it if he wants to stay in winner's side here and advance on to winner's finals.
Tornado. Chakram. Trying to get these down tilt combos started with the forward air.
Big combos coming out from Dubbzy, making this comeback harder and harder for Waltz. Waltz has got to find an answer soon, or else he's going to be up a creek without a paddle. Nowhere to really go. Oh, the directional air dodge costing him.
That's the start. That's the start. That could be the start of something.
The shield pressure is immense. Waltz is insane.
Oh my god, Waltz
39, 49.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Waltz is insane.
Absolutely brought that back. He just brought that back from like basically just like the
ladies and gentlemen,
of the barrel.
Can I please get a clip? I don't say these things too often.
Yeah,
but please.
that was definitely a clip.
That was very clean, and I'm getting a little hot in here after watching that. I would like to see Dubbzy's answer for this. Dubbzy knows that he can't let Waltz carry that momentum into this next game. He's got to take a deep breath, step back, and try to continue.
But if he keeps on losing these jumps,
there's 50, 60. This is looking like an inverse of the start of this set.
It looks like the end of game 2, I will say. It looks like the end of game 2 where it's basically getting like a bunch of these raw hits and just like stringing them together.
Oh yeah, but at the beginning of like game 1 even, Dubbzy was putting together these crazy combos and just like slapping on damage onto Waltz like it was nothing, and Waltz didn't have an answer, and he was at 80% off stage, and it was 20 seconds in, and
be careful. Yeah, that's definitely what.
And that's what that was looking like.
Nice. Metal Blade.
This is looking like the most even game they've had yet.
This is like a lot more even, but even then, it still looks like very clearly one's favor, which is in this game, Waltz.
A little bit. I mean, they're both playing their advantage state really well here, and I think they've kind of started figuring out the matchup for each other, or gotten a little bit more of a feel for it.
That he's gonna sneak in that kill again. But Walt's still struggling to get the stock going.
Dubbzy's got plenty to be afraid of. Yep, that's exactly it. That slash claw gonna come through and give him a
boy,
that's so scary.
Be up in that top last zone against a Mega Man. As the last place you want to be.
47. Waltz is doing such a good job getting these low percent combos, but Dubbzy's doing a great job of finding himself directly after that.
These big hits that really matter the most in these stock hits. You'll see like Waltz do a bunch of damage, and then like you can't end the stock.
Yeah, that's one of the things Mega Man has always struggled with. I think he's all about putting on little sequential amounts of damage and then wrapping it up with a hard read with his up tilt, or hitting a hard knuckle or a solid back air somewhere. That's scary. Okay. This is pretty tight.
Just
great use of the pellets, and the back air gonna put Waltz in the lead in this last game. This is Dubbzy's winner's side stock, potentially. Who's going to go on the winner's finals? Forward tilt barely not killing. Look at the presence of mind to use that crash bomber to block the chakram. You know, did you see him doing that so often? The crash bomber saving his life.
No, the up tilt's not gonna kill.
Barely living. Oh, going the wrong way.
Some respin right there for Waltz.
Waltz just looking to attack on damage here, and he knows it.
Oh, and that's the Viper's gonna do it. So last stock for the set.
Is 30 damage enough to get Waltz's win?
It might not be. I mean, look, he already just made that back up in that one string.
Swordfighter's damage output really showing itself.
Yeah, it's pretty dang nice.
Okay, the leaf shield coming through to even it up almost entirely perfectly. Okay, using the pellets to give himself a slight lead.
Gonna nick him again. Leaf shield again.
This looks like a war of attrition. Like, Dubbzy's looking for these small straight hits that are giving him like huge chunks of damage all at once, and Waltz is finding these little hits here and there that are just paying off because they lead into more and more little hits, just like this.
Oh boy!
And there he goes. That's big.
Now, Dubbzy's in the biggest advantage actually right now. He actually can kill, like in like.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's just like Waltz is struggling.
The wrong tornado could be fatal.
Yeah.
But Waltz has him in the corner. He has him on the ropes, and he takes the set, just barely. Waltz.
Oh my God, Waltz taking that 2-1 over.
After a very, very, very convincing game 1 out of Dubbzy, Waltz is able to turn it around and take games 2 and 3.
He was like looking like it was a quick 2-0 after that second game, but then like he brought that back.
After the first game, after that first game, it was looking like it was going to be a quick 2-0 for Dubbzy. Dubbzy's going to go on to winners finals, and Waltz said, well, hold on.